Good Tuesday morning, Quad Cities. Quiet weather continues for us again today. So I wanted to take this opportunity to give you a little tropical update because what happens here in the Atlantic actually does influence our weather closer to home here eventually. And we haven't had much of an influence so far this year. It's been so quiet. It's been a number of days since we last had a hurricane, but now signs that the Atlantic is starting to come alive a little bit. National Hurricane Center keeping an eye on this tropical wave here, far away from the United States, but again, its trajectory is westward. It's got a 10% probability of showing some development in the next 48 hours. Doesn't seem like a big deal, but it's worth noting that there's even more activity off the coast of Africa yet to move westward, and some of that does show some signs that it may start developing a little bit here in the coming days. I want to remind you that we have not even arrived at the peak of hurricane season yet. If you take a look at all of the storm activity on average throughout the season, that peaks about the first to second week of September, and we're just a couple of weeks away from that. So I do expect activity to pick up, even though it's been a slow start. By no means does that mean that we are going to escape the season without any major activity. In fact, there's been some years that have mirrored what's going on right now that have really brought in some big name storms that have caused a lot of damage. So it is something worth tracking in the next couple of days. This has been an incredible statistic to kind of put together. Dig through some of the data yesterday. It has been 322 days since we last saw a hurricane in the Atlantic Ocean. Very unusual. But it's not the first time that's happened. Look at some of the other years. Most recently, 2000, 2001, 325 days. I think we're easily going to break that, and we may get up here to third place if the current pattern continues. So we'll keep an eye on that. But yeah, it has been an unusually quiet start to the season so far. Let's bring the weather back closer to home here for us today. Quiet skies, not really seeing too much here. Future Track trying to give us a couple of sprinkles. I don't see that happening. We're going to keep it dry today. All those clouds will fizzle out tonight. And then tomorrow, here comes our next weather system working in. It's going to bring a couple of showers as early as tomorrow afternoon for areas north and west of the Quad Cities. But with so much dry air here, watch how it fades away as it tries to move in tomorrow evening. So we'll keep the daylight hours dry, not so much as we go into tomorrow evening. This is towards midnight Thursday morning. Showers likely, especially north of Interstate 80. And then those are out of here well before sunrise Thursday. So I don't even think you're going to need the rain gear as the kids are waiting at the bus stop for Thursday morning. Nonetheless, you still got that stray shower storm chance in there. Again, that's mainly before sunrise. We'll go completely dry Friday into Saturday. And honestly, at this point, most of your Sunday's looking dry as well. Not so dry next week, though. That's our next organized round of showers and storms. Going to be some heavy downpours with those as well as we get the moisture back in place across the Quad Cities.